Him how much money per month?
10,000.
$10,000 per month. Here can do video editing.
Everyone here needs to understand GCT.
All of you guys that do video editing or SEO or WordPress or graphic design or Canva or whatever it is, don't just do that. A client that's paying you $10,000 a month, what do you have to do to make a $10,000 a month client happy?
Get them results.
And we talked to Roger just yesterday. And Roger wants to create jobs for all of you guys. If you guys can learn how to do SEO, person who's most respected in that industry is the one who's the shining example for everyone else to be able to follow, right? If you can follow that checklist to implement the same thing that we've done for each of these lighthouses, I believe this can create 100,000 jobs in Pakistan. Because you guys are working so hard to learn digital marketing, working so hard to increase your skills, but it's not fair because these people in America don't know who you are. Tanveer Nandla. Hey, Tanveer, stand up. Everyone say hi to him. Everyone give him a huge round of, I've learned so much from SEO on our friend here. So massive shout out to Rehan. Hey, Rehan, stand up. Stand up so everyone can applaud how amazing you are. If it wasn't for, Rehan is the one who's invited us to all these conferences, made all of these introductions. Okay. I have 1 million followers on Facebook, and I want all of our friends in America to see how amazing you guys here at Connected Pakistan. Amen? I want you to go look for a Facebook group. Type in digital marketing with Dennis Yu. And this is the one that Rehan Alawala created. Take a picture of me and Will. Take a picture, Tanveer Nandla here, right? Take a picture with someone that you like. Azad Chaiwala, right? Whoever it might be. Take a picture with these people, post it in the group, so everyone here can share, so everyone in America can learn what is going on in Pakistan, to learn how hard and how amazing our friends are here in Pakistan. Pakistan!
Pakistan!
So I brought my friend Will Troop from the United States because I want you to see that what he's done in starting an agency and now making, how much making? $13,000, $16,000 a month? Is something that you guys can do as well. Amen? If Will can make this amount of money from the United States, don't you think anyone here in Pakistan who has those skills can do the same thing? Yeah? Okay. So Will, how'd you do it? What advice do you have for these guys?
Well, I think I can relate to a lot of people in here. I started as an electrical apprentice, which is very far from the industry that I'm in now. Wasn't making a lot of money, but was working hard. And then I met someone like Dennis, who's my mentor, who instead of telling me what to do, just gave me the outline of what to do, which is what we're going to be doing for you guys today. And it's worked out ever since. So, yeah.
His first client is Dan Yulin, who pays him how much money per month?
10,000.
$10,000 per month. Now, who here? But this is for you. There's a lot of people in America with a lot of money that want to pay you money, and I'm going to show you what we need to do. Now, Will started doing video editing for Dan and some ads. Who here can do video editing? Yeah? Who here can do SEO? A lot of you guys. Because you have those skills, if you learn what Will is doing and learn how to communicate in the way that Will does this, and you build connections, you can also get one of these clients to pay you $10,000 a month. Isn't that right, Rehan? So Will, what's the difference?
The difference is everyone here needs to understand GCT. So you have to understand the target audience of the client that you're working with and being able to understand their business goals. If you're able to understand your client's business goals, that's all you need. That's the difference between making $10,000 and $1,000 a month.
Because otherwise, you're just a video editor. And if you're on Fiverr or Upwork, nothing wrong with that. You know, Fiverr is a partner of ours. We do a webinar with them every month. Then you look just like all the other video editors, and then it's about price. It's a commodity. So all you guys that do video editing or SEO or WordPress or graphic design or Canva or whatever it is, don't just do that. Do it for a particular category. So Will, for example, does it for plumbing companies. So because he can do SEO and video editing and websites for plumbing companies. How much do you charge plumbing companies?
$3,500 a month.
Every month they keep paying. And because he's done this work successfully for some plumbing companies, driving leads and sales, it's not the quality of the video. It's not, you know, which tools he's using. It's not how many years of experience. It's that he's driving results. What kind of results have you been driving?
I mean, a lot more leads through local service ads for plumbing companies.
Let's talk about some of the specifics. Share some numbers.
I mean, right now, Pure Plumbing, one of the companies we're working with, they're seeing about double the phone calls coming in through LSA. So
let me answer the question. So he's, for example, running local service ads, and he's getting new customers, people who have a broken toilet or they have a drain that's clogged up, for $75 a phone call. That's a new customer, right? So that plumbing company getting 20, 30 new customers every week for only $70, they're probably making $1,500 for every one of those jobs. So they're paying $70 and getting a couple $1,000s each time, 20 times per week. So they see this as a good ROI, as making money. They have no problem paying Will $3,500 and then spending another $10,000, $15,000 on Google and Facebook because it drives them more business. That's what I was trying to show. The key point is that he's driving sales and results for those underlying customers. The client that pays him $10,000 a month, can you imagine a client that's paying you $10,000 a month? What do you have to do to make a $10,000 a month client happy?
Get them results.
Of course that's true. But if I were to hire any one of you for $10,000 a month, I'm expecting you're going to make me $100,000 a month, right? So it's not how good you are at video editing or Premiere or Photoshop or Canva or ChatGPT, whatever it is. What you have to do is provably make money from what you are doing. So how much does Dan Yulin charge for his clients? How are you making him money?
A lot of money. So he targets wealthy American, or actually international students looking to get into Ivy League colleges in America, and they're willing to pay a lot to get their kid into good schools.
So the client that Will serves charges $100,000 for his clients. So every new lead that can turn into a client for Will's client is another $100,000. So even if Will was able to drive only one new client for his client every month, that's another $100,000. So if you're Dan Yulin, your client, who's paying you $10,000 a month, and if he's paying you $10,000 a month and you're making $100,000 because of that, would you be willing to do that?
Of course.
So do you guys see the math? Okay. A week ago, we were in Dallas. And we spoke at another conference like this. But when we're in America, we speak at a lot of conferences that are full of business owners. So they could be plumbing companies, real estate, garage door, chiropractors, pest control. But we went to Dallas in particular to meet with one of our friends whose name is Roger Wakefield. Who is Roger Wakefield and why do we care about this?
He's pretty much the biggest name in plumbing. And so he's considered a lighthouse client, someone that if we're close with and co-creating content with him, then...
So with the lighthouse client, listen to this carefully. This applies to all of you guys. Listen, this is going to be the day, I think, that changes your life in making money in digital marketing. Roger Wakefield is the best known plumber among all the plumbers, right? So if you're a plumber and you're trying to grow your plumbing business in your particular city, you know who Roger Wakefield is. So when you see, if you're a plumber and you see that Will and I are having dinner with Roger Wakefield, and we're working with Roger Wakefield to improve his SEO, all the other plumbers want to hire whoever they see with that guy, right? And we talked to Roger just yesterday, and Roger wants to create jobs for all of you guys. If you guys can learn how to do SEO, and is Tanvir Nandla here? I saw him here earlier. If you could learn how to do SEO in the way that we teach, learn how to edit videos, learn to do local service ads, learn to do WordPress, learn to use ChatGPT, learn to do all these things in the way that we teach. This guy has 100,000 plumbers that follow him, and all of them are willing to pay. They're happy to pay $3,500 a month if you know how to do that. How does that sound? Amen? So I want to let Roger know, a lot of our friends in America do not know what it's like in Pakistan when we've come to Pakistan. They have these like conceived ideas of what they think is going on in Pakistan. So we want you guys to say Roger Wakefield. Can you guys say Roger in a minute? And I'm going to say, who's our favorite, or no, what does he say? He said, what's it, not Google yourself, what was it? Are you Googleable, right?
I think so.
So we'll say, actually, let's make it even easier. So I'll say, who is your favorite plumber in America? And then you guys say, Roger Wakefield. Can we do that? Yeah? And the reason we're doing this is we're taking this video and I'm going to text it to Roger, and he's going to share that with all his plumbing friends. And when you guys can show that you know how to do SEO and WordPress, all the skills that you already have, that's great. You know, I assume everyone here, we've got a lot of experts. Pakistan's got amazing talent, but we're going to share that with our friends in America. Deal? And then as people start to respond, you can reply. Right? And when Roger responds, when Roger shares that, he's got 1 million subscribers on YouTube. You can reply to those and say, I was there at Connected Pakistan, and I would love to help you guys do SEO for your plumbing company. I would love to help you drive leads and phone calls for your plumbing company. Is that okay? Okay. All right, here we go. Who is America's favorite plumber? All right, Roger Wakefield. We'll do that one more time, all right? Who is America's favorite plumber? Fantastic. Now, you said the word lighthouse. Why is that so important? So a lot of you guys have come up and said, hey, I need a job. I need a business. How do I get clients? I'm doing outreach. I'm trying to message people all the time, but I'm not able to get my first client. Who here has that problem and struggling with that? Most of you guys, right? But we have an answer to that, and that's called the lighthouse client. So we'll explain what the lighthouse is and how is this so important for everybody here.
How many of you are agency owners? Raise your hand. So how many of you have one client in mind that you're doing the best for, that's the happiest with the work you've been doing for them? Raise your hand. If you have a client that you're doing amazing work for and you're super proud to share it, they're your lighthouse client. They're the person that you go to and co-create content with because you've given them results, and so you want to spread that and tap into their network to get more clients for yourself.
Let me tell you a story. And you might think that this is way beyond where you might be, but I promise you it fits. If you understand this one thing, I'm going to share with you. So we were very lucky to have the Golden State Warriors as a client. We ran their ads, did their analytics. They're the basketball team for 5.5 years. You guys know Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors, right? Do you know how we got that? It was because of the work that we did for Nike. I know Steph Curry's sponsored by Under Armour and these other guys, right? But the way we got this big team as a client was because they saw what we did for Nike. And Nike paid us several $1 million to be able to do ads and analytics. But then how did we get Nike? It's because of what we did for Adidas at the Olympics. Because we did a really good job for Adidas, the people at Nike said, hey, we'd like to meet and understand like what you guys did for Adidas, which then got us other sports teams as clients, Manchester United and some of the other sports teams that you guys have heard of. So what happens is when you have one client, like Will mentioned, who's well known, then everyone else in the industry who respects that particular business, they also want to work for you. So when you feature, when you elevate that business and you make them look good, everyone else that follows them wants to be able to work with you. So you don't need to sell yourself. You don't need to cold call. You don't need to do outreach. You don't need to bang on doors. You don't need to send tons of messages in Upwork and Fiverr because you already have the respect of the #1 player in the industry. Does that make sense? So that's what we call the lighthouse model. Now today, I have something very special to give to you. I've spent the last 30 years of my career building lighthouses for this day, today, for you guys to be able to take benefit from those relationships that we have built. So in the same way that we have a Roger Wakefield in plumbing who has tens of thousands of plumbers that want to hire you guys, We've got the #1 guy in financial services, #1 real estate, #1 dentist, #1 home services, #1 in each of these categories. And each of them have 20, 30,000 plumbers, 20, 30,000 real estate agents that all want to hire you because they trust the lighthouse. They trust the example that we've worked with. So we have driven results for that lighthouse using a particular framework that we've published. So now the lighthouse, the person who's most respected in that industry, is the one who's the shining example for everyone else to be able to follow, right? If you can follow that checklist to implement the same thing that we've done for each of these lighthouses, I believe this can create 100,000 jobs in Pakistan. Because you guys are working so hard to learn digital marketing, working so hard to increase your skills, but it's not fair because these people in America don't know who you are. So when you reach out to them like, who's this random guy in Pakistan? Why should I trust him? Why would I want to pay him $3,500 a month? I'll just hire someone on Fiverr as a video editor because there's thousands of them for $10 a gig. My hope is that you guys can get together and be able to get qualified in the training that we have so that when we make these videos honoring these lighthouses, every time we're in America, Will and I, we travel all over in America. We are speaking at conferences that have thousands of funeral homes, have thousands, like a conference just for funeral homes, a conference just for real estate agents. You guys follow me? So we spend all this time in the US to build up this demand of people who want to hire you, and now we're coming here to Pakistan because we want to bring both sides together. Yeah? That is my life's mission. And if it weren't for Rehan Alawala, we wouldn't even be here. So massive shout out to Rehan. Hey Rehan, stand up so everyone can applaud how amazing you are. If it wasn't for, Rehan is the one who's invited us to all these conferences, made all of these introductions. Okay. So Syed, we're just merging our time together, Will and I, if that's cool. Let us know what the clock looks like. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a series of shout outs. And we're going to honor these leaders that are in America. Why? Because we're going to give this video of you guys, right, honoring the leader by saying their name. We're going to give that to the leader. That leader is going to post it on their Facebook, on their website, and whatnot. And then all the people that follow them, all the other plumbers and funeral homes and whatnot that follow them, will see this is what Pakistan is like. These are people who are, yeah, we want them to see what you guys are like and be able to hire you guys. And as we take selfies together, which we learned from Rehan, they're going to see Will and I hire a bunch of people from Pakistan, and we think the Pakistani people are some of the most genuine, hospitable people. They work super hard, and we want our American friends to see that. Yeah. See? That's what it's like. I know you had this idea that Pakistan was all about like terrorists and mosques and things like that, but I'm telling you, I have never been treated better in any country than in Pakistan. Okay, here we go. Bunch of names. So we're going to start with this name's a little harder to say, even in English. Caleb Gwilliams. Can you guys say that? Caleb Gwilliams. Okay. Who's America's #1 financial advisor? Caleb Gwilliams, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to do Tommy Mello. Can you say Tommy Mello? All right, let's say it together. Tommy Mello. Tommy Mello. Okay. Who's America's #1 home service expert? Tommy Mello, everybody. All right, now we're going to do it for the #1 dentist, my friend Glenn Vo. Glenn Vo, out of Dallas. He has 40,000 dentists that follow him. Dentists pay the most money in digital marketing, right? They'll pay you $4,000, $5,000 every month. So you guys say that? Glenn Vo, say that. Glenn Vo. Glenn Vo. Okay, here we go. Who's America's favorite dentist? Glenn Vo, everybody. All right, now we're going to say Dan Yulin. Can you say that? Let's say it together. Dan Yulin. Yeah? Dan Yulin. All right. Who is the #1 coach of making geniuses out of superstar wealthy kids? You got it from my friends here at Pakistan. All right, so who else we have? Tom Ferry. So Tom Ferry has, see, they love you, Dan Yulin. Pakistan! Pakistan! You say it now, Will.
Pakistan! Pakistan!
Amazing. You guys are amazing. So we're here for you guys. We came out here we wanted to meet you. We want to be able to have KFC with you together. We want to take selfies with you. We've created a lot of training, and I want everyone to have access to the training that we've created. We're making completely free. We've made millions of dollars selling this training in the United States. We are making it free because we want you to enroll. And what I want you to do right now is pull out your phone and go to Facebook. I know the internet here is not very good. And I want you to go look for a Facebook group. Type in digital marketing with Dennis Yu. And this is the one that Rihan Alawala created. So I want you to join this group, Digital Marketing with Dennis Yu. Take a picture of the screen here. Take a picture of me and Will. Take a picture with, you know, Tanvir Nandla here, right? Take a picture with someone that you like. Azad Chaiwala, right? Whoever it might be. Take a picture with these people. Post it in the group so everyone here can share, so everyone in America can learn what is going on in Pakistan, to learn how hard and how amazing our friends are here in Pakistan. Amen? Join this group, and we will give you access to all of our training so that if you can get qualified in what we call the content factory, these 4 stages, then we're not going to hire you at just $200 a month or $500 or $1,000. We will pay you $2,000 a month. That is half a million. Yeah, that's $500,000 in the rupees here, right? PKR, right? The exchange rate's like 280 to 1, so 600,000 rupees a month. Yeah. Who here would like to make $2,000 a month? Who here is going to sign up for the training and get qualified? Amen.
Free.
All right. My favorite SEO person in the world is sitting right here in the third row. M. Tanvir Nandla. Hey, Tanvir, stand up. Everyone say hi to him. Everyone give him a huge round of, I've learned so much from SEO on our friend here. And I want all my friends in America to be able to learn who this man is. I want all my friends in America to be able to see the amazing Pakistanis. I want you to take selfies, do videos, everything so our friends in America can see. I have 1 million followers on Facebook, and I want all of our friends in America to see how amazing you guys here at Connected Pakistan. Amen? All right. Pakistan! Pakistan! Will, your turn.
Pakistan! Pakistan!
All right, guys, thank you very much.